Most women don't end up with the wrong man because they ignore red flags. More often, it is because they allow their emotions to take the lead before truly getting to know him. After a handful of enjoyable dates, a few heartfelt compliments, and some consistent attention, it is easy to start imagining a future with someone who is still, in many ways, a stranger. The truth is, attraction alone doesn't reveal a man's true nature. Only time can do that. That is why the early stages of a relationship shouldn't be spent trying to impress someone or earn their approval. Instead, they should be a period of careful observation. Rather than asking yourself, "Does he like me?" ask a more important question: has he shown that he is worthy of my trust? A charming personality may capture your interest, but lasting character is what deserves your commitment. Before you choose a man, before you build a future with him, make sure he passes these 7 tests. Number 1, the consistency test. Making a great first impression is not difficult. Almost anyone can organize an amazing first date, send affectionate messages every day for a few weeks, or make you feel like the center of their world in the beginning. The real challenge is not starting strong, it is staying that way. That is why consistency is the first quality to test. Ask yourself some honest questions. Does he follow through on his promises? Does he arrive when he says he will? If he says he will call, does he actually call? Once he knows he has your attention, does he continue putting in the same effort, or does his enthusiasm slowly disappear? Many women become attached to who they hope a man will become instead of paying attention to who he repeatedly shows himself to be. A romantic getaway can make him seem extraordinary. One vulnerable conversation can make him appear deeply committed. A thoughtful gift can feel like undeniable proof of how much he cares. But true character is not revealed through isolated gestures. It becomes clear through consistent actions over time. Anyone can have an exceptional day. True character is reflected in the ordinary moments, when there's no special occasion or reason to impress. It is easy for someone to be attentive while trying to win your affection. The more important question is what happens afterward. Does he continue making time for you? Does he still check in on you? Does he consistently make you feel valued, even after the excitement of the beginning fades? Consistency creates a sense of security and trust. Unpredictable behavior, on the other hand, breeds uncertainty and emotional stress. A healthy relationship shouldn't leave you constantly questioning where you stand. If you frequently find yourself wondering, "Why has he changed so much lately?" that uncertainty may already be telling you everything you need to know. A man who sincerely sees a future with you should offer stability, not confusion. You shouldn't feel as though you're dating 2 completely different people depending on the day. Number 2, the respect test. Respect is easiest to show when everything is going smoothly. The true test of respect appears when life becomes challenging or when someone doesn't get what they want. Pay attention to how he reacts when you disagree with him, say no, or set a boundary. Does he hear you out, or does he become defensive? Does he try to understand your perspective, or does he make you feel guilty simply for expressing it? Disrespect usually doesn't begin with major incidents. Instead, it often starts with subtle behaviors, interrupting you, making fun of your emotions, joking at your expense, dismissing your concerns, or responding with eye rolls whenever you share your thoughts. Because these actions seem insignificant on their own, many women ignore them. Later, they realize those moments weren't isolated at all, they were early red flags. A man who truly respects you won't treat your emotions as a burden. He may not agree with every opinion you have, but he won't punish you for speaking honestly. If you constantly feel as though you're walking on eggshells, worried that every disagreement will lead to conflict, you're not experiencing respect. You're dealing with emotional instability. Remember, kindness and respect aren't the same thing. Anyone can be pleasant when circumstances are easy, but respect becomes obvious when situations are uncomfortable. Number 3, the accountability test. Nobody is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. The real question isn't whether a man slips up, it's how he responds afterward. Can he admit when he's wrong? Can he apologize sincerely without shifting the blame by saying, "But you"? Can he accept responsibility without blaming his upbringing, job, stress, former relationships, or everyone else? Accountability is one of the strongest foundations of a healthy relationship. A man who accepts responsibility for his actions has the ability to learn and improve. Someone who refuses to own his mistakes is likely to repeat them. Some people always have an excuse. If he's late, it's traffic. If he hurts your feelings, you're too sensitive. If he breaks a promise, your expectations were unrealistic. If he lies, somehow you're responsible. Eventually, nothing is ever his fault, and carrying that emotional weight becomes exhausting. Number 4, the peace test. One of the most important questions you can ask yourself is this: how do I feel after spending time with him? Not while you're caught up in excitement or butterflies, but afterward. Do you leave feeling secure, respected, and comfortable? Or do you walk away feeling anxious, confused, and constantly analyzing his behavior? Many people mistake emotional ups and downs for genuine chemistry. Mixed signals, inconsistency, and uncertainty can feel exciting, but they aren't reliable signs of healthy love. A man who's truly right for you won't leave you regularly questioning where you stand. You won't spend your time decoding messages or wondering whether he still cares. Healthy relationships don't thrive on confusion, they create emotional security. Number 5, the growth test. The right relationship should help both partners become better versions of themselves, not cause either person to lose their identity. Ask yourself whether you've become more confident, optimistic, and authentic since meeting him. Or have you gradually abandoned your interests, postponed your dreams, and drifted away from the people who matter to you? One common mistake is allowing a relationship to become the center of your entire world. Hobbies disappear, ambitions are placed on hold, friendships fade, and eventually your identity revolves around one person. That's not the foundation of lasting love. A supportive partner encourages your ambitions, celebrates your achievements, and wants to see you succeed instead of feeling threatened by your progress. Never settle for a relationship that requires you to shrink yourself to keep it alive. Number 6, the hard times test. It is easy to be kind when life is going well. Character becomes visible when circumstances become difficult. Notice how he handles stress, disappointment, setbacks, and frustration. Does he communicate openly, or does he withdraw? Does he focus on solving problems, or does he create even more conflict? Every relationship will eventually face challenges. The real issue isn't whether difficulties arise, it's whether he stands beside you as a teammate or becomes another burden you have to carry. A good man doesn't avoid uncomfortable conversations or difficult situations. He faces them with honesty and commitment. Number 7, the effort test. Perhaps the simplest test of all is this: are you the only one putting energy into the relationship? Who starts conversations? Who makes plans? Who reaches out? Who works to repair things after disagreements? If the answer is always you, the relationship is out of balance. Love should never feel like a one-person job. While every relationship goes through seasons where one partner contributes more than the other, genuine effort should never flow in only one direction. A man who truly values you won't expect you to chase basic attention or commitment. He'll make time for you, keep his promises, and consistently show through his actions that the relationship matters.